Watching Outnumbered, I'm Harris Faulkner here with my co-hosts Kayleigh McEnany and Emily Compagno. Also today, the host of Kennedy on Fox Business, Kennedy herself. Ooh, look at that coral. She is just bringing it. And
home and be treated that way, to be killed that way, and not even have the reassurance that there'll be justice for you. I mean, Jerry Nadler.
She wrote a letter to Alvin Bragg, essentially saying, shape up or ship out.
Yeah.
She then met with him. A statement on her behalf after that meeting, Alvin Bragg said, well, it was just because of the memo. It was poor messaging. He has zero.
Did. His name came up many times. This is political, retaliation. And what I say to that is that case was so weak. From legal experts, we know this. Time and time again, they have told us.
Or with people like, we got crime. Yes, we do. We got sidewalks covered in poo. And we were going back and forth like, wow, whose city is worse? And across the country, and we are doing it wrong. I don't understand. If this is your version of utopia, this is awful. You cannot live in a city like this. It's tough.
Meanwhile, that issue is true and unrelated from the absolute lack of accountability for these patterns of violent, destructive behavior. That mob
down technology because one person said it's a good idea,
right?
No matter who they are.
The horse has left the barn. I think that's a great point, Emily.
It was an excellent question on their part, and I argue that while he calls it a black box, it's a Pandora's box once you open it. Because the horse has left the building, generally speaking, but in terms of that particular technology, that particular programming, what else can it do that we can't foresee yet? And of course, in its infinite wisdom, the government is now coming in and saying, well, we're going to regulate it. That's the answer. Understand it fully, then why don't you just hold back a second?
So government regulating for disinformation, like the Disinformation Governance Board, we know there's First Amendment issues.
Questionable conversations that will come back to hurt them, doing stupid things, and youth that will highfalutin, fancy people like, it's too fratty. It's like, go.
By canceling other things. I mean, I think that this is, you talked about Pandora's box with respect to something else earlier. This caught my eye over the weekend, the New York chiming in on this. I think that people from 37,000 feet can see that when you start boycotting and the answer back is to hurt.
It is given substances and tools that are...
Yeah, we all agree on that. And Joey, who is Katie Porter to wade very slowly into this conversation and question and absolutely proclaim Riley Gaines' motives when Riley Gaines lost an entire future of scholarships?
Can be a man.
And as Joey there just stated his opinion, only very few people have waited.
It's mostly fact, but sure.
And what I meant by that is, as you have this here...
Not a rat carrying pizza. Remember that video?
This is not the secret of NIM. Get the rat traps.
Oh, get the rat out. What? Set your DVR tomorrow in case you're not sitting in front of us. America Reports Now.